And getting ready for this season, that's what we mentioned before we got started. That's why we're here. That clip obviously went back a couple of years, 2 or 3 years. That's what we had available. But the seniors that we just spoke to, guys, that gave you another chance to see some of the seniors that you played with back when they were here. So we did reach back a few years to pull that out. But I do have one just real quick question for Coach. There was a couple of different clips there of you out on the mound visiting one of your pitchers. Exactly what was said? Okay, I didn't think we could say it on the air, but that's I understand.
Probably best not to.
No, that was good to see. Little bit different schedule this year.
Yeah, a lot different. It's the first time since I've been here that we don't have the big district. The last few years we have been tied for the biggest district in the state, and now we've dropped down to one of the middle of the range ones. There's only 6 with 5 district opponents, 6 counting us. So it's going to be interesting. The teams that are left, it's going to be a dogfight to the end. I've already been talking to the guys about it all summer long and throughout the fall. You've got Marshall County still in it. Giles, Page, Cascade coming in for the first time this year, moving up from single A, and they've been very successful at the single A level. And then the team that we had to beat to go to the state last year, CPA, in the sectional game, they're actually moving into ours. So it's going to be real interesting. But I think it's going to be real fun, too, because you've got to prep every single week, like it's the district tournament. So we're excited about that, and it's going to be competitive.
It looks like it's going to be very competitive. I guess no longer are the days that you can get on the bus and drive in the direction of the west and know that you've already got a win before you get there.
And
I think that's all gone.
Yeah, it is. And, I mean, I think it's tougher with what's left over in the district, but the fact that we're not having to play 3 district games in a week, you don't realize how tough that is until you have to try to set pitching up for that. To be able to go out and find somebody 3 days a week that's going to give you a quality outing, and you've got to win games. It's tough. Last year when we got swept by Marshall County, we more or less had to win out. And some of those games came down to nail biters. Even, there was a game against Hickman County going into the last series of the year that we go 9 innings and win it in the bottom of the 9th inning, 2-1. And, it was just a dogfight from there on out. And now I think you're going to get that from Series 1. We actually start the year off with CPA. So it's going to be fun.
It looks like it's going to be tight, and as you mentioned, it's down to 6 teams, so any district loss is huge. So we're just looking to not have any of those, I guess. So that's a little bit about the realignment. Couple of neat things I noticed on the schedule. I guess a game at Columbia State.
Yeah, it was kind of cool how that came together. Perry County and Lewis County are going to be playing before us, and then we're going to be facing Lewis County. And all 3 of us that are head coaches that day, we all kind of cut our teeth at JUCO ball there at C-State. So myself, Coach Tiller at Lewis County, and Coach Dunkel at Perry County. So it's kind of neat for us, and I think it's cool for the kids to get to start the year off, even though it's not at our home field. A lot of them are very used to C-State, so I think they're excited about that.
A little bit of a coach's homecoming, maybe?
Yeah, exactly.
That would be Monday, March the 10th, I believe that one is. And then the following Monday, on the 17th, tell us a little bit about that venture.
It's a very cool day. We actually get to head up to Vanderbilt University to play on what is, became one of the best fields not only in the Southeast but in the country. They did renovations a couple years ago where they've got an all-turf field now, and we were approached by Vanderbilt to come up there and play, and it worked out where we were able to do it with our schedule. Get to face a great team in JP2. They've got some of the best players in the state, so we're excited for that day. It ought to be a cool day for the kids. We're going to be leaving school a little bit early, heading up to Nashville, having lunch there, get to go tour the facilities a little bit, and then get to step on the field around 3 and play ball at 4.
I got to know, are any of the players looking forward to that?
I don't think any of them are. They all are. A lot of them have talked about it, and, it's one of those deals where you hope that they can, once game time hits, they can put it aside and just play ball.
Yep.
So I think it's going to be a really fun day.
And that's Pope John Paul, is that correct?
It is, Pope John Paul.
So, you hope that their players are experiencing the same overwhelmness.
Yes.
Is that a word?
Exactly.
Look that one up. But I'm sure they'll do great. That was good scheduling on your part. Looks like the first preseason game is Saturday the 22nd.
Hopefully.
You hope?
We have got to have a massive change in weather for this next week. We may have talked about it earlier. I don't remember now, but we're supposed to have our 50-inning scrimmage on Saturday, and unless Mr. Sunshine pops out tomorrow and it's not supposed to, we're supposed to get rain. I don't know that that's going to happen, but I hope that it does. It's something the kids look forward to. We'll just play it by ear tomorrow. But, yeah, we're supposed to get on the field, our place, next Saturday against a very talented young Forest team. So we're looking forward to it if it happens.
Good. So that, weather permitting, that'll be the first game?
Yes, sir.